Traders and investors, this is a Bitcoin technical analysis video. First, let me begin by saying something. The fact that Bitcoin reacted suddenly does not mean that we as market participants have to react immediately. We had, excuse me, more than a 10% correction in 1 or 2 hours, and you don't have to jump right back in to long or to short Bitcoin. You can wait and let market structure show us what exactly is happening. Now, my basic assumption is that we are in for a correction and that this is the beginning of a correction. Why do I think that? Because Bitcoin is showing signs of exhaustion. You can see that from the high of December 8th to January 2nd, Bitcoin made a higher high. On the RSI, Bitcoin made a lower high, which is a bearish divergence, and it signals trend exhaustion. Let's go to the second high of December 22nd. Price made a higher high, but the RSI made an equal high, which is a weak bearish divergence as well. So you don't have to be a genius to figure out that we are at the beginning of a correction, but just the fact that I assume it's a correction doesn't confirm the correction. What confirms the correction? Let's say that I will go from the weeks. We had a high, a low. Until now, nothing is confirmed, okay? If Bitcoin will make a lower high, this will be the first point in which we will be able to assume that we are at the beginning of a correction. Following this lower high, if Bitcoin will make a lower low, the case for a correction will be stronger, but not yet confirmed. We still need one more lower high, and on the second lower low, this correction will be confirmed. It doesn't mean that you have to wait before reacting. If you are an aggressive trader, maybe you can short Bitcoin before this, but not without any confirmation at all. Okay? So where can a possible short level be? Let's look at the range volume. Okay, the range volume shows us that the point of control is at 43.7 and the range high is at 44.200. So between 43.7 to 44.200, if Bitcoin will get to that level and we will see signs of rejection, then maybe if you consider yourself an aggressive trader, maybe at this level, at the first lower high, maybe then we can enter a short position, maybe, okay? The safest, more safe, let's say not the safest because nothing is safe in trading, the safer point for a short would be on the second lower high, okay? But the downtrend will not be confirmed without two lower highs and two lower lows, okay? Only then will you have 100% certainty that we are in a correction. But of course, that it could be that until then, Bitcoin will already be finished with the correction. You must remember that we are favoring longs and not shorts because we are generally in an uptrend. Now, assuming that this is a correction, what can we expect? Let's go over 2023, the beginning of the uptrend, and let's see how much Bitcoin corrected in the previous corrections. The first correction was 23%. Second correction was 20%. Third correction was 22.55. So I think it's safe to assume that a 20 to 23% correction is in the cards if we are indeed in a correction. And where can this take us? It can take us to around 35.5 to 36K. So this is a possible level, okay, if we are talking about a correction. But just to remember, we are trading level to level, so the first support is at 38.5, and if the 38.5 level support will break, then we will go for the next level for 35.5. Let's see if we have nice Gann angles that can help us. First of all, this is an angle that I showed you in the past. You can see that it held Bitcoin's price. We have only no price, no daily close below this angle, and it is still holding right now. This is why I am saying that a correction is not, it's probable in my opinion, but it's not certain. But let's assume that this is a correction, then this angle could also provide support at around 36,700, 36,800. This is also a level to watch for a possible surprise. And if Bitcoin will go lower than that, we have the diagonal levels that I already discussed. So, guys, if it's a correction, you should treat it as a gift because it will be an opportunity for us to load up on Bitcoin before the halving and before the ETF approvals and before everything else. So don't think that it's a bad thing. It's actually an opportunity. And let's wait and see what happens. And we will react when we will have more clarity. That's all I have for you on Bitcoin. I hope it helps, and I will see you